decent, bro. Feels decent. Come on. Oh yeah. Come on, little guy. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Well, we're up here on Red Lake doing what I guess seems like everyone is doing right now, which is catching these Red Lake walleyes. And I mean, why wouldn't you? The bite up here, early ice, is unreal. I'm gonna be up here for a couple days. I was actually out here yesterday at the end of the day. Saw some fish but didn't catch any. It was a really finicky bite. Camped out on the edge of the lake in my truck, and we are going to get back to catching more of these things. Hopefully this is the first of many. Come on, baby. Oh. The dead stick strikes again. That was kind of crazy watching it on the graph. Two of them came in. They drilled this thing once, then came back and drilled it again. Feels little. Yes, smallish, but hey, ain't that small. Just a little 15-incher. Perfect little eater. I mean, these ones are not your typical good size 16 to 19-inch eaters, but I actually like keeping these ones a lot. There's usually a ton of them in most lakes, and they taste really, really good. So hopefully things pick up here. It's been another slow day, but at least we're getting them to bite when they do come in, at least some of them. So there's two of them down there. Hopefully I can get back down and get another one. Dead stick just got drilled. Oh, it's on there too. Fish on. Ooh, that's a nicer one. Caught on the hole and popped off. I hate to see it. No, they're starting to move a little bit, seems like. Oh. There we go. This feels like a nicer fish, actually. Yeah. Oh. Been waiting to get one jigging. That's a nice fat one. Probably right at 17. Just perfect because I already have 2 unders. Allowed 1 over. I don't even think that'll be an over, but I don't have any desire to make sure I'm keeping a big one. I'm fine with 3 15-inchers actually. God, that's a nice one. Actually, earlier this morning I was seeing a lot of perch. I finally caught one, and they're really pale here. I switched up to this real pale perch glow rip and wrap, and that one actually came in and drilled it right away. The other ones that have been coming out on the rip and wrap, I mean, I've had a couple raise up and then they just stop and go back down. That one came up and he inhaled it. That's what I like to see. So it's been slow, but at least, I mean, I've consistently been having fish since about 9 o'clock, consistently seeing fish on the flasher. Oh.
There's no time and really no need for a stealth approach. Instead, we haul ass.
Minnow was freaking out, but he's coming to the rip and wrap for sure. Come on, baby. Oh, yeah. Come on. No? Down. The dead stick is freaking out. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, wow. That time he came in flying. Caught in the transducer. Oh. That's what we're talking about. Whoa, whoa. I mean, I guess I'm letting him go, so it doesn't matter if it goes down. Oh, dead stick just got hit. What? Dead stick got hit and then he let it go. Oh. I mean, yeah, he hit the dead stick. Couldn't tell at first. That's why you use the dead stick rod. Huh? Well, this is actually good. Little perch. This is what I was talking about. This is what I was seeing a lot of this morning on the graph. You can tell because they're noticeably smaller depending on what graph you're using. I'm using a Vexlar, an old FL20. If you can see, if he stops flipping out, you can see a really pale colored perch, and this pale colored rip and wrap matches them really, really well. Throw that dude back down. And I mean, when I put that on, that's when I started catching all these fish. Not to say that other things wouldn't, but I wasn't getting much before then, and then I switched that color, and 10 minutes later, boom, this nice hit window came, or bite window came in. There we go. Another transducer. Hey, we'll take that. Not a jumbo, but I don't know, about a 10-incher.
What is it you're looking at?
Wow, wasn't paying attention at all. Oh man, zero attention being paid right there. I look down and there's a huge mark where my jig should be. Look at that one. That's gonna be the nicest one of the trip, probably. Nice, about 19-incher. Don't see those a lot up here. Oh. And I switched it up just because I've gone through a little bit of a lull. It's just a little green banana jig, and I'm just tail hooking a minnow. That's it. Didn't even notice that this dead stick went under. Another real nice 17, 18-incher. Back he goes.
You would then be free to walk, talk, jump, hunt, carry weapons. My men have orders not to kill you. Unless you deserve to be killed.
Fish. Let's go. A nicer one. Oh, yeah. Another real nice one. Just steady action. It's pretty slow this morning, but it seems like every time the sun just came out, every time the sun comes out, fires them up. Back he goes. Alright guys, we're actually back at the truck. Got off a little early today. Usually I'd still be fishing. It's just after sunset or just packing up now, but had a really good day. Caught probably 12 to 15. I don't know how many I got on video, but most of them. Here's the haul for what I kept. You know, you're only allowed 3 here, 1 over 17, and that one is probably right at 17. Maybe just over, but I think we're just gonna eat the perch and the small walleye and bring the other 2 home to eat later this week. But anyways, I'm gonna get these filleted up and then we'll start cooking. All right, got those things all filleted up and just put a little bit of Lowry's on them for seasoning, you know, nothing special. And we are actually going to be cooking them. We are actually going to be cooking them in this beaver lard that I rendered down in one of my last videos. And that, no idea what it's going to taste like. It's just beaver fat, so Could be terrible, could be really good. So let's get a bunch of that in there. Nice and hot. Actually, it looks like it's gonna be really good for frying stuff up in. Who knows if it's gonna taste good, but it's gonna work well. Alright, that seems about hot enough. We'll just try it here, huh? I mean, my hands are pretty freaking cold, so I can't even tell what's hot and what's not. Alright, let's try this. Who knows if it's gonna be any good? Oh yeah. I actually think this is going to be pretty good. Put that on so we don't just splatter all over the place. And while that's going, I'm just going to go over a little setup here real quick. It's pretty slick, I think. Got my pad here, a sleeping bag, got a little shelf, a little area back there, slide out drawer, and slide out cutting board at the bottom of the drawer. Stuff charging right now. I don't have the generator on right now, but because then you wouldn't be able to hear anything, but charging stuff, charging the flasher, electronics, some battery banks, stuff like that, the ion battery, and then the main thing over here is my Chinese diesel heater, and that just goes through this duct up through the side of the topper, and that thing keeps it so warm in there at night. It's about 60 to 65. Just runs off a 12-volt battery. That's just an old battery from my trolling motor. I'm charging it tonight, even though it doesn't need it, just so it has charge. And that is actually going to be installed up under the hood eventually. The wires just got into the house today, so that's what I was waiting for to get that going. But anyways, pretty simple setup. Yeah, I got the snowmobile trailer with my shack and some gas cans, cooler, all that good stuff. So it's a pretty slick little setup. I'm able to go and get out and do this stuff on some pretty cool areas, just because I'm able to stay warm in the winter. So I'm anticipating to be able to do this in more places, do some night fishing once you can drive out on the lakes, you know, on the lax, maybe Lake of the Woods, maybe some other places you get real big walleyes at night moving up onto some of those rock piles. But anyways, let's get back to this. It's looking, smelling great. About 2 more minutes on that. Oh yeah, that's done. Stuff looks real good. I mean, that looks good. Fresh walleye and perch cooked in beaver fat of all things. So oh my god. Oh my God, it's amazing. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like, it crisped up so well, if you can see that. And I mean, that's all that was in there, Lowry's and beaver fat, or beaver lard. Oh man. I'm gonna have to make more of this lard, honestly. I mean, this is unreal. I thought it was gonna be kind of gamey. It's not. It's like crunchy and like juicy and rich. Oh. I mean, if you want to try this, I rendered down this lard in one of my beaver trapping videos. So just go on my page and look for it. But I mean, this is unreal. I can't stop eating it. Oh, I got more food after this. I got more food for a little bit later. But I kind of wish I would have just cooked up all the fish right now in this, because this is unreal. Just ate all the walleye in like 30 seconds. And that perch is great too. It's so rich. It's so rich. Well, I'm gonna finish that off in a little bit, but anyways, today was a good day of fishing. You know, had a great time out here. I was gonna go out in the morning tomorrow and fish here again, but then I had that really great day today and kind of scratched the itch as far as catching walleyes. And honestly, I much prefer panfish fishing through the ice. I like doing open water walleye stuff. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm actually going to be panfish fishing the next 2 days, so hopefully I can get a video or two in for that. Probably be mostly crappie, but if I can find some big bluegill, that would be awesome. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Something a little bit different, cooking up fish and some beaver fat. So hope you guys like that. Anyways, like, subscribe, do whatever the heck you want. I'll catch you guys in the next one.